What is up, guys? I have made a list of 4 hidden gem animated films that you guys should be streaming right now. They're not exactly family friendly, or at least not all of them are, but they are a good watch nonetheless. I made this list because animation is one of my favorite genres. I love the blend of the aesthetic and the moral behind the story, and I also got tired of only watching Disney or Pixar films, so I decided, to branch out a little bit. By the by, I'm the movie guy, and let's start this top 4.
I'm gonna make him an offer again with you.
I drink your milkshake.
Why so serious?
I am your father.
You talking to me?
Say what again?
Are you not entertained?
So I want to start off by saying that these films are not ranked based on their quality, but I just needed a way to rank them. So starting us off is going to be at number 4, The Missing Link. It's about an explorer named Sir Lionel Frost who wants to get accepted into the Adventure Club. His application though is laughed off by the people who are in the club, and he makes them promise that if he comes back with proof that Bigfoot exists, that he will get accepted. Now he manages to find Bigfoot pretty easily because Bigfoot wants to be found. He has a task for Sir Lionel Frost. He wants to join the Yetis, who are his distant cousin. He hates being alone and he wants to belong somewhere. And that's a pretty important motif in this film, the need to belong somewhere. The script is hilarious, the performances of the actors are great, and this film has a star-studded cast. We have Hugh Jackman, who has never been in a bad animated film. We have Zach Galifianakis, who plays Bigfoot. He's incredibly funny here. And we also have Zoe Saldana from MCU fame. I would personally rate this film 4 stars out of 5, and you can catch this film on Hulu. Number 3, The Breadwinner. Do not be fooled by the package. This is a heartbreaking film wrapped up in a beautiful animated setting. The story takes place in Taliban-occupied Afghanistan, and we follow a little girl named Parvana and her family. One day, her father angers a teen Taliban who abuses his power and throws their father in jail. Now, in those times, women were not allowed to walk outside on their own. They had to be accompanied by the man, and their father was the only man of the family. So now Parvana has to dress like a boy in order to provide for her family, but she also wants to rescue her father. This is a hard film to watch because of the subject matter, but in the end it's part of the Afghanistan history. The Taliban terrorized them, and most especially the children and the women. I would personally rate this film 4.5 out of 5, and you can catch this film on Netflix. Number 2, The Willow Bees. Now Netflix have released a lot of very interesting animated films, and I'm gonna do a list about those in the future, but today I'm going to showcase the Willow Bees. The 4 children of the Willow Bees are treated unfairly and miserably by their parents, and they want to become orphans. So what they do is they book their parents on a trip across the globe, hoping that they would never return. Now this is a comedy film, so it's not as heavy as The Breadwinner, but it does contain some serious themes like child abuse and neglect. I was pleasantly surprised about this film, and there's also a pretty interesting bit about a candy factory, and overall I think this is a film that you guys should watch. It's not the best animated film in the world. I'm going to rate it 3.5 out of 5, and you can catch this film, as I've said, on Netflix. And number 1, The Road to El Dorado. Now I know I've said in the beginning that I'm tired of Disney animated films, and I'm going to top this list with a Disney animated film. It's hypocritical, I know, but The Road to El Dorado is a fantastic piece of animated cinema history that is not talked about enough, or at all for the matter. It's about 2 guys named Tulio and Miguel who make their living off of scamming other people. One day they come across an old map to El Dorado, the lost city of gold, and they go in search for it. The best thing about this film is the comedy. It is so funny, and it is definitely one of my favorite animated films. It's got a road trip vibe to it. It's very, very funny. The 2 main characters are very well built, and the 2 performances behind Tulio and Miguel are also pretty good, and it's one of those films that I keep coming back to. My rating for this film would be 4.5 stars out of 5, and you can also catch this film on Netflix. What other hidden gem animated films do you guys know about? Let me know down in the comments, and while you are there, consider pressing that like button, maybe that subscribe button, or who knows, maybe both. If you've already subscribed to my channel, press that bell to get notifications every time one of my videos gets uploaded, and until next time, Keep on watching movies, guys.
Come on, baby. Papa needs that crappy map. Stop that!